Thank you so much for joining me for this rookie walkthrough for the face-off tournament here on the Glen Monarch Estate course. It's going to be a good one. This course has been out for a while and many people know these shots. So we're going to have to be on our game once again if we're looking to banner. You have to remember to play this course according to your clubs, your balls, and your skill level. If you're excited to get into the video and get those notes started, subscribe now so you don't miss out on any of this future Golf Clash content. We'll see you out in hole number 1. Welcome to hole number 1 of this Glen Monarch Estate course. Hole 1 is a par 4, and I'm playing this with an extra mile, and I've got a Marlin ball. I would probably bring a katana here, or at least a quasar to give yourself like a little bit extra left spin. I adjust this shot at 10% max, and I do push up here a little bit. I probably should have given this one like just a little bit of overpower, a little bit more here. Just given the low wind, I didn't quite get the kick that I was expecting. However, if I had taken off that curl, then we would not have clipped the rough here. So good example for you to see. There's a tight margin on this fairway. However, even with that, we're going to leave ourselves beautifully in short iron range. And you might play this from minimum distance. You might play it from maximum distance. It all depends, but size it up. And I do adjust this shot in all situations at negative 10% elevation. And I'm giving this one, just a couple bars of backspin. I think about 1 for this shot, but depending on the angle of approach and how much fairway you have to work with is going to matter, where your landing position is going to be for the shot. So nice clean adjustment. As always, the goal. We're going to hit perfect. So line it up, get it ready. It doesn't have to be a big fancy ball, and I'm going to show you a lot in this video, some basic ball shots. You can step it up if you need to, but at the end of the day, get the ball in the cup. We'll see you on hole number 2. Welcome to hole number 2. This par 3 is almost always an excellent chance for a drop. We play it with a wood club, such as a sniper or a viper. Now, you see in the video, I have that Titan ball. That's mainly just because I came in from a shootout. I'm recommending, something like a navigator if you want to bring more wind resistance. Bring a Kingmaker, but take note, I'm making this shot into headwind, so we've got that ball guide 3 to 4 squares through the pin. If you've got tailwind here, we are definitely not going to want that ball guide to go so hot. You probably want it to stop just short of the pin and crosswind kind of to the pin. That's really what you want to look for here, because boy oh boy, we've always got a good chance on this one. I hope you get the drop. Hole number 3, and we have our first par 5. Now, you see me playing this with a very low-level setup. I have a basic ball and an extra mile. Now, I definitely recommend bringing the extra mile for this shot, but I think you probably want to kick it up to a Titan ball here, because that second shot, we're looking to have some distance so that we can make a play. However, you see me here playing it into the wind with some curl, tiny bit of overpower so I can clear the gap. That's the kind of on your feet thinking that you need for a shot like this. Just a little clip, bounce it down, but this spot down here on the end of the fairway is really where you want to be, or a little bit further to set yourself up for this nice second shot. Now, second shot here, if you're not feeling comfortable, bring a big dog. Okay, bring a big dog, and you can get this one to bounce over that middle and just get it to the green. If you can just get an eagle on this hole every time, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Now, you see me playing it with a Viper, and you're like, Matt, why the heck do you have a horizon listed there? Because I actually know that it's going to be awesome to have that top spin of the horizon, and we can thread the needle here, as in bring that ball to the left of this bunker instead of laying it up short, and get it to the green that way as well. However, what you're seeing in front of you is still very valuable footage that I believe demonstrates how someone with a very low-level beginner account still has a chance to go for eagle here. I'm coming in on this third shot with a thorn. Now, preferably, I'd like to be chipping or putting by this point, but that's not always the case. And I like to show you the best case scenario, but this is a hard hole. So I wanted to show you how you can still get it done with the, the lowest of the low, little thorn 3, no ball guide, no big deal, and that basic ball. Now, we got a little lucky here. That sure looks like it's in the rough to me, but what do I know? I guess I paid enough to play Demic that month for that shot. So in we go, and we're moving on to hole number 4. Hole number 4, and we have another par 3, which is a great chance at a hole-in-one. We're playing the rough bump here right beside the front of the green. I'm giving it a couple bars of topspin and like about a half a bar of left spin. I've got the top of that red ring touching the fringe, and we are adjusting this shot at 10% minimum distance. Power 0 ball with the Marlin is all you need here, but you know, whatever you have in your bag, you play with your balls however you choose. Adjusting cleanly here. Like we said, 10% minimum. You don't want to go in between clubs here, so just do be careful with the setup. Make sure hit that perfect ball. And you know, this one is fun. It's got a kind of a neat little curve, how it kind of wraps around here. And I hope you see it at the bottom of the hole. We'll see you on hole number 5. Hole number 5, I think this is a really pivotal hole in the tournament. So the first way we're going to play this one, I'm showing you the conservative approach. Just a little layup here. We're basically going to play, you know, wood club to long iron or wood club to wood club, depending on the clubs in your bag. And I'm really just keeping it short, keeping it simple, and keeping it to the left-hand side of this fairway to give us the best possible angle of approach on this second shot. So first shot I played 10% max. Second here I'm playing 10% as well. Ultimately though, with a basic ball not having any side spin, you're really taking yourself away from any chance of an eagle. So I mean, I have a Titan listed there. Nothing wrong with bringing a Kingmaker, a Katana, having that extra side spin beyond side spin 2, but at least side spin 2 will give you a very, you know, a reasonably good chance at having a way to make it to the pin with this conservative layup approach. However, I don't think that this is going to be the very best way for us to get the eagle here. It's going to be quite difficult. I'm going to show you the next one here now. I think it's going to be a better way to go. All right, here we go once again with hole number 5, but this time we're going to get it a little closer to the green. So I've got a Titan ball and an extra mile here. We're going to give it max top, max left. You'll see that. And you see how... So there it is, max top, max left. We've got those little red bushes as markers. I end up right aiming at that third red bush with this direct 2.2 headwind. So take that into consideration when we're adjusting for the tournament wind. However, nonetheless, you get that beautiful little bounce, bump and a roll, and even clipping the rough and rolling to the fairway here. This now is giving us a much more makeable shot to the pin. However, back when I played this shot, I didn't know about Jared A's Endbringer School video. So I was playing this with topspin and messing around. You should have just played this at max 20%, buddy, with your Endbringer. No spin, just ball guide to the pin, and we would have had a really good chance to drop this. Even still, I just want you to see how I think, you know, if we're going to take a risk and we're going to take a power hook shot in rookie with a low-level extra mile, really believe that this is the hole that it's time for those of us who are a little hesitant to do so to step up and get it done, because we can drop that one. I know we can. I'll see you on number 6. Hole number 6 here. This can be a very tough par 5 depending on the wind. What you see here is basically ideal wind. I'm setting this one up with max top, and I'm giving this one max over power. Now that really plays into the level of extra mile club that you have and the wind that we're playing into. This is one of these shots that we're really going to have to look at it carefully, make some good decisions. You might not want max topspin if you have a higher level club, for example, so that you don't want to roll into that rough there. Work out the drive. That's going to be the big deal here. Once you get that drive nailed down and we make it to that next fairway patch, second shot, not too bad. Bring your big dog, 0% max. I give this one max right. You know, 2 to 4 bars of topspin. The green is very forgiving. It's got a nice big slope in the back. So as long as you can get it there or get it close, you're going to have a good chance to clean up this eagle. I honestly say in rookie, this is going to be an eagle hole 99% of the time. So just make sure that you are in the eagle club. I give this one max curl. Maybe a tiny little baby amount of overpower. You could play a little bit more overpower here. Not a problem. Definitely going to be a forgiving spot. To get it to that green, it's going to slope down and roll, trickle very close for a fairly simple putt. If you miss just off the green like I did, I would just say to bring your favorite wedge, your Endbringer, and just follow that 20% rule. Now, I didn't need to use topspin for this technique. However, whatever it takes, however you like to play that wedge, that's a part of the game that I recommend following the Endbringer School videos. But if you want to play it by feel, you know, you're welcome to, Neo. Good luck, guys, and we'll see you on the next hole. Hole number 7, and you have a classic Glen Monarch par 3 in that it is a very good chance for a drop. Once again, I'm playing this with a basic ball. I recommend like at least a Marlin or a Navigator, something with a little bit of wind resistance, just to keep that wind value down and to give yourself a little better chance at it. And again, I do have a Viper in this shot, but I'm recommending like a Sniper and a Marlin at minimum. Whatever's going to work best for you. But I think that's generally the play here. 10% minimum is the distance. Now, that spin set is going to vary, of course, depending on the wind. But it's generally going to be like 1 to 2 bars of topspin just to run it down this long green. As you can see, we come oh so close, getting it in there. But absolutely going to be another opportunity in the tournament. Hole number 8, and I'm going to show you the left and the right side route. Now, the way that you decide is really based on that second shot wind. I like to try to give myself tailwind with that thorn shot. So you'll see in this play that I probably should have played right side. However, this is how you approach the left. I'm going to say to bring a quasar or better here. Going to give it like 4 bars of topspin and about 1 bar of right spin. Idea is to hit perfect, of course. And you're going to thread the needle there and just bring it somewhere down here nicely beside this bunker. A little more to the right of this position, but this generally sets you up very, very well. So second shot then, we're going to have a short iron. I typically bring the thorn, whatever works for you. Now you see how we have a bit of a crosswind here. So again, it's not going to be a problem. We're going to manage that. We're going to work through it. We check our distance. I'm going to say roughly mid distance is where we're going to adjust. So 10% then, we set it up. We look to see what we're going to do. I would probably typically play this shot with like 1 or 2 bars of backspin, but if you've watched a lot of Tommy's content, you'll notice that he likes to play that thorn with 0 spin, and I do too sometimes. Some shots I'm comfortable with some backspin, and in this situation, it's nice to see that ball guide without being compressed or extended, and to have a nice true bounce. Just like that, just in the bottom of the hole. This hole is a must-make eagle. I'll show you from the right side. All right, right side then for hole number 8, same idea. Extra mile, quasar ball. You could bring a Titan, Kingmaker, Power 4, Power 7. I don't care. About max top and like 1 to 2 bars of left spin here, depending on the wind. The idea is we're going to bounce on this first fairway, as you might imagine, up and over that water hazard and roll it nicely up that second patch of fairway. Be careful. That bunker on the left side is definitely in play, as it would be on the left side. So hit perfect, light it up, and give yourself a little bit of margin for error here, just in case you hit a great ball. There's lots of fairway to work with. There's no need to get yourself in trouble here. Second shot then, as you can see, I once again have 10% mid distance indicated with the thorn. I'm going to do a little bounce up play, but some people are going to like to play a rough bump on this shot. If you're that person, I recommend bringing your Hornet, because of course the Hornet will have a lot more topspin than the thorn. It's all a matter of personal preference. I've kind of always played the hole this way, and you see how we have kind of mostly tailwind for this shot? Slight cross tailwind, but that's really what I'm looking for on my second shot to give ourselves the most consistent outcome each and every time. It's going to be your call, but I did say on the left side shot that this is a must-make eagle, and I'm going to say it again. This is a must-make eagle. Hole number 8 is kind of one of those holes that it's giving us a very, very, very straightforward way to play it. And you can also get to the green here in higher divisions with better clubs and balls. So, all in good fun. We'll see you on hole number 9. Hole number 9, and we have an interesting par 5, as per Playdemic tradition, to end it off. So I'm bringing a Titan ball, an extra mile on this drive. We're adjusting 10% max. You only ever want to give this drive like 1 to 2 bars of topspin. So this is the first argument for a Kingmaker. We could use that 3rd bar of left spin here, absolutely, just to give us a little bit more flexibility on this drive. It's not going to make a big difference, but once you see the second shot, you're going to probably see why I think I'll probably play a Kingmaker here. So yeah, max left, couple bars of topspin. Do not use too much topspin here unless you're using a power hook. Otherwise, you do have a big risk of running into that rough in that bunker, and then the eagle's basically gone. Second shot, I played this one at 10% maximum distance. As you can see, I've got the horizon. You can definitely bring a big dog here and just play it to the green. My note, I put try 6 topspin only, and I underlined it a couple of times because I do come in here a little bit hot, but it's important for you to see the line and how this shot sets up. And again, how the extra left spin of a Kingmaker, I think, would make this second shot just that little bit easier to find a better position to play it in. Nonetheless, you know what? You got to play it, get it where you need to go, and we hit it clean. We get it up there. Just got a little bit too much topspin, but either way, you know me. I can drop this close rough iron. I know you can too, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the course. Thank you very much for watching my playoff tournament rookie walkthrough video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Hit that thumbs up on the video to let me know that you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to Erelic Gaming. And I'm looking forward to this tournament and to see you out on the course. Thank you so much for watching.